Okay, part two about chakras and the Sushumna, Shakti, Kundalini energy there. Uh, and moving that energy, that Shakti female energy, up the spine through the chakras up to that top chakra there, and then back down here. All of this to, like cleanse and balance the chakras there, get them functioning properly. It's a total waste of your time there. In one aspect, it's useful and there, but so because you start to feel the presence there that everybody associates with being God there, or the universe there, and this is where it all goes wrong. There, the presence you're feeling after all this totally unnecessary practice of Kriya Yoga there, and Hong Sa there, and the Om technique there, and there's the energization exercises there, and there's some other more hatha yoga type things too, combined with doing Kriya there. It's very complicated. You feel like you've got a solid path set out for you there, much like a workout program there, and you're following that to the best of your ability there, and and you've got your own board, you're setting your elbows up on there, and doing what? Holding the eardrums closed there, and listening to the Om there. See, and right there, again, there's this Om sound that they're pointing to, they describe as the presence of God that you want to be one with there. They're pointing to something other than you there. They and in the Om technique too, is along with, and I've been going to do a video about this too there. One of the There's like three different places, you're holding the eardrums closed, the nostrils closed, and you have two fingers on the very outside corner of your eyes there, and with holding the outside corners of your eyes gently there. This helps you experience the light, and again, it's the light of God there that's pointed to there, and not your own spontaneous self-luminosity there. So I have a lot of experience with this, over 20 years of experience there, intense practice there with diving deeper and deeper in the presence there. And and knowing that there's something critically wrong. Critically, I was going to say fundamentally, that's too, but critically wrong there. And that's when I left to go to India to live there. A big part of it was because I knew there was more. I knew there was more there. So it was like the next step. What's the next step? What is it that's missing from all these teachings there? Because, I mean, I was, I still have my Kriya Yoga card, that I'm, and stuff, but, from my having the metaphysical store and having, for 4 years and then on for another like 8 years of wholesaling and retailing crystals and having discovered crystal singing bowls and getting them out there and stuff. I've and selling at the Tucson Gem and Mineral show and other large crystal shows there. I have met and on the road going from one metaphysical shop to another metaphysical shop, all up and down California, the coast of California there, and in Oregon and up in Washington too. So I've met a lot of people on the spiritual path and gotten to talk with a lot of them and listen to a lot of them there, and it's all, regardless of what the meditation technique is, or the breathing technique, the mantras, whatever, it's all pointed at a supreme being, a God that is outside of us, and that we are corrupt. There, we're basically evil and corrupt. Our chakras are all messed up there, and or we're sinners. Because I have like 15 years there at the is Granada Heights Friends Church there in Southern California, there in Granada Heights. It's near Whittier there. So I have a lot of experience in the Christian community as well there. And all of it is pointing to a supreme being, that's outside of yourself there, and that there's something wrong with you. And the solution is believing in them there, and believing involves doubt. Believing involves doubt there, and what I'm sharing with you there is immediate, direct experience, so that you can know that you are an individual, infinite being of bliss consciousness right now there. So all of these practices, all these religions and spiritual paths are all about getting your shit together because you're fucked up there, so that you can either believe in God and live with this supreme being forever there, or you can do all these practices and you're just hoping and praying and desperately hoping for liberation, like in this lifetime would be ideal there, or at least within the, like with self-realization fellowship and stuff, they said, like if you don't make it in this lifetime there, they say if you practice intensely for 40 years that you'll make it, 97% possibility. They didn't give a percentage, but they pointed at 40 years of intense practice would get you there in this lifetime, and if not, within the next 3 to 5 lifetimes there. So looks like there's going to be a part 3. So not immediate, and again, it's still that you're basically corrupt, evil, left to your own motives there, and would just continue being a sinner and continue building up karma. And it's not just bad karma, it's what everybody considers good karma too there. And trying to, one way or another, to clear yourself so that you can be one with this supreme being that is telling you that you're either a sinner, that either way, a sinner, your chakras are fucked up. Either way, that you're basically evil and corrupt there. So this is not a compassionate, this is not a compassionate, unconditional, loving, supreme being. This is as I've said before, not a supreme being, but a supreme asshole there that everybody's bowing to and hoping to be one with forever. Okay, on to part 3.